live. We are live, and I'm going to show you our faces right now. Cuckoo. Hello. Hi, Christy. Hello, everyone. It's Isaiah and Christy, and we're so excited. We're so excited, but we've had the worst tech issues, which, is very becoming. So if you're catching us live, there should be a live icon somewhere. I never know where. If you're not, then welcome to the replay. And if you need anything that we're not going, that is not discussed in the thing, just reach out to us. Now, if you're watching live, you can ask in the comments because we can read comments. That's magic. So we have this crazy background that I chose because we're excited. We're coming here live to talk about one of the first official collaboration between the two of us. And it's
besides our bathroom podcast.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yes, absolutely. We've had the bathroom podcast. Absolutely.
I can never forget sitting on the toilet and doing a podcast with you.
Absolutely. Yeah, no. And if you've not listened to that, guys, this is the big one. Go and check that out. You can find the podcast on my podcast, obviously, and my podcast is on everywhere: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, etc. So it's the Things Women Don't Talk About series, and the bathroom episode is with my bestie, Christy Iris. But this is not where we come today. Today we come to talk about some things that might end up in your bathroom, who you know or not. So we're organizing a vision board retreat, and I decided it would be a retreat. I think I decided on my own, actually, because I feel that at this time of year and at this time of the month, with the new moon and so on, it's very becoming to call things retreat and to take time for ourselves, to take time with ourselves. I don't know I do know that Florida must have a better weather than here. This morning it was actually snowing here, which for the southwest of France is unheard of. And it's been raining for 5 days straight. There is no light whatsoever. So the term retreat for me is very, very appealing, like the cocoon type. And so we are organizing a vision board retreat. So there's two big components in this idea. Well, three, as a matter of fact. But, first one is it's a retreat. So it's time that you take for you to be with yourself and with your arty crafty supplies. We're talking about physical vision boards, dirty fingers, glue, magazines, pens, pencils. We're not talking digital vision boarding, although that's interesting too. But so that's a time that you take with yourself. And then it's a time that you take with yourself and me. And then it's a time you take with yourself and Christy. So we had two chapters, kind of. Yeah. But it was your idea. So you go on and explain how you came up with that.
I love vision boards, and I use them in my own practice connecting home and soul. If you're new to me, through Isaiah, work with conscious creatives, and we connect our home and our souls and look at how our homes are. We can work with them, almost as spell work, as way of expression, for healing modalities, for transformation, for manifesting. I feel underused for the incredible magic and power that they hold, and much of that just from the sheer burden of the upkeep of our homes. So making our homes into something magical and supportive. And what is more supportive, or a vision board? I mean, to take the time just to have that island, the time to create it for yourself. And then I just find that they can be so under expressive arts open studio, and people were talking about their art and they're like, oh, I just don't know. I kind of put it in the back of the closet. It's very meaningful, but I don't want to share it. And I'm like, oh, I need to do a class about this because it's the same thing as a vision board. It's like there's that we can use it and we don't have to see it because they speak to our mind and how our brains work, and they remember everything. Our brain, the thing that you think you don't notice anymore, you do. You totally notice it. It's conscious noticing it and not your conscious mind. So when you see a vision board,
I'm going to interrupt. I'm going to interrupt because it's so much fun. Can you see this thing at the back here with the heart? Yes. This is actually a piece of work that I did. And it's there because I want to remember it, because I want to see, although I don't see it most of the time. I don't see it consciously, but I know, and it says gratitude at the bottom, and I know that it says gratitude. And so it's one of those things. And just nearby are two big words. One is called love, and the other is happiness. And so I'm happy to have those, but I don't see them. I know they're there, but I don't see them. Right. So I really fully acknowledge and agree with you that the things we put on our walls or in our cupboards, the things that we see every day, whether we know that we see them or whether we just forgot that they're there, have the kind of imprint somewhere at the back of our unconscious. And obviously, that's a good idea that we could do something like that with our vision boards. So basically, you came up to me at some point saying, hey, I have many ideas on what to do with a vision board. I don't want to teach a vision board class. And I said, oh, I'll do that. I love that.
I know. I know to do a vision, but there's I just like, I want to talk about how to use it and how our homes can support us. I just didn't feel like, as much as I love to do vision boards, I just didn't last on it. And so here comes Isaiah, like I'm doing one. And I did one a few weeks ago, at beginning of the year, I think. It was probably in the last month.
We? No, I think it was December, didn't we?
Was it December?
I think it was December still.
Well, yeah. Time, space,
time, space, continuum.
Right. I had to take it, and I loved your process so much, and I love the pressure of getting it done because we can drag a vision board out and never finish them. I
believe that the not finishing part is exactly the part where we get stuck in, and then in our lives, because we search for perfection in the vision boarding process. Everything needs to be there, because if I forgot something, I'm not going to manifest it. So if I forgot to say that I wanted a black cat and a female black cat, and 23K, not 24, not 22, and then we get stuck in I need to add some more stuff, and but it's not pretty, I need to take some things off, and then we never end doing anything with it. So I'm really very concerned with finishing it, and also with finding ideas, and that's what you come for, to use it, to really use it, and not just, I've done it and then what. So there's a Facebook event that you can find the link above and below the video, and also in some of the comments, because for some reason Facebook won't allow to be shared in groups. So if you're watching from a group, you won't have the comments. I'm sorry. I think it's you, Luna, who's watching from Paris. If it's you, hello. If it's somebody else, hello. But we can't see your name or face with the streaming device here. Does not show me your name and face. If you want to show us your name and face, you have to go above the video and click on the link to give permission. But it doesn't matter if you don't feel like doing that. So you will find the link. We need to remind people that it's this Sunday. It's this Sunday afternoon time. It's 2 to 6 p.m. UK. So you make on your own times. I don't know what time is it for US. Do you know?
It's morning. I believe it's from 9. It starts at 9 Eastern. Standard Time. So, for those of us heading to the West Coast, but if you want to get up in your pajamas, wear your pajamas.
Absolutely.
Show up with your bowl of oatmeal and a cup of tea or banana, whatever.
Absolutely.
And we take
and so
break.
The way it's going to work,
yeah,
the way it's going to work is we're going to work with dirty hands with myself for something like 90 minutes to get the thing done, basically, or at least almost done. And then we're going to have a break during which you can do whatever, or maybe not. Maybe you'll have some hints from Christy on what to do during the break, but also take a break, because this is a retreat. This is time for you. This is not a rush into the process thingy. And then we'll have a second bit where Christy will hold the mic, and she will, I'm pretty sure, blow our minds with ideas on how the vision board has not finished living the instant we decide it's finished.
Right.
And I'm really excited about that, to be honest, because I love the vision boarding process. I love going into this meditative state, because that's the way I do it. I do intuitive vision boarding. I don't teach something that is, hi, Sarah Jane. I don't teach something that is, rigid, or this is how you do it. And it's not a process. It's not a 1, 2, 3 thing. It's a close your eyes and meditate first thing, so that we actually, how can I say that? Use our fingers and our hearts and our souls more than our brains and our minds. It's not about a vision board. I most of the time I call them dream boards. So not because it's about your dreams, but because I think it's the best state to be in a dream state, kind of, this is my wishes. This is my, the things that I don't even know I want.
Yes.
And that's so interesting.
I love that there's an aspect of it that is also this collaborative with, kind of like, what would you have of me? Like, it's I love your approach. Opens us up to possibilities, and it's not just like, well, what's the car that you want, and what kind of sofa do you want? And
this is for me. This is not an order to the universe. This is not like, the big cafeteria of the universe. Let me pass an order, because I believe that most of the time we are not aware of how much goodness we deserve and how much goodness we could receive, and by being too specific and too square about it, we close the doors to whatever might be coming in. So I try to open myself when I do a vision board to, hey, that or anything else that might be better, and so or craziest, or more, better for me, not better as a more expensive way. And so we do that. We try to finish that in 90 minutes, which, I'm going to breathe, because usually I take 2 hours. So 90 minutes means I'm going to have to cut some of my process, but that's fine. I believe in art. One of the best things to work with is, what's the word? La contrainte in French, restriction. So not having too many art supplies, not having too much choice, and having, because then we are open to receiving what's in there. So this is not a free offering. Let's go into the gory details, right? This is $88, is it, or euros? I never remember if it's dollars or euros, but 88 for sure. Is the number for abundance. And you will find all the details in the Facebook event on how to join us on this Sunday and have fun with us and our fingers and our houses, because then we can have Hopefully we'll have our vision boards all over our houses.
Right. Well, and the magic of it also is a closed container, a group, a safe place. So you also feedback on where to put it in your home. If you're comfortable sharing it, this is not something sold forever. This is a sacred space for us. My section is that you'll get my undivided, even through the magic of video. I can read rooms. I can read the energy and find where maybe the blocks are, where we might need to, you can really dive into finding the right spaces for your vision. Use them. So you get, some one-on-one with me in that way. In a group is that you also get to learn from other people, because we are all one. See in one person and what their block is, and it's interesting because inevitably that's really the best place for it, and I'm picking up on the energy and what's coming through, and absolutely not. I am not putting it there. Nope. And that we get to see that in ourselves and go like, oh yeah, I can see that person playing out, and that's fine. If we're not ready for it, it's often a bridge. Sometimes the energy shift of moving something someplace so aligned, we're not ready for it. So we need to take a step and a step and a step. And that's often what happens when I work with clients. We're not ready for that. We have to take a step and a step and a step. And I think that really is often the best way is that we go. I love that, having this group dynamic that we get to about and share and learn from each other in a very safe place.
Absolutely. This is not going to be it's a retreat. So it's on Zoom. It's not on a Facebook group or anywhere else. It's really something private where we share our secrets, and you get to have both of our inputs on both your dreams, wishes, desires, and on how to manifest them, basically, because that's what the vision board is all about, right? It's about putting the intent in physical reality of your wishes, dreams, desires, intentions, whatever you want to call them. And again, not your goals, your wishes, your dreams, your intentions. There is a process of for instance, business vision boarding, and I do that as well. But this is completely different. Here we're talking crazy woo-woo stuff. Come and have fun.
Yeah, I love that. I get the group coming from this beautiful portal of possibilities that you open up, and then we step in, and in that place of then connecting it to our home, much more magic in that sense that comes about, that everybody's already in this flow.
I think it does make so much sense. It's kind of, we pull things from the universe, we put them on a piece of paper, and then we literally materialize it in our homes. So it's like literally manifesting, very, very literally.
Yeah.
And I love that. I'm excited to see what's going to happen. So yeah, you can join obviously through the Facebook event. If you don't find the link or whatever, just reach out to us. We're there. We'll send you the link with a list of supplies, obviously. Breathe. It's a very short list of supplies. As I said, I love restriction in art, so you don't have to go and spend $200 on art supplies and crazy craft stuff. Although if you want to, I'm not gonna. Whatever. I just bought myself some art supplies today. But yeah. I'm really excited to run this workshop / retreat with you, Christy. And I hope that the ladies will join us. and get to experience the magic process from, completely to the end of it. I love that.
Yes. And I love that. And the physicality of putting, our intentions in like is possible for you, that you don't even realize it. And then having the sitting with that, but actually physically moving through your home and physically on placing it with intention and using it in your home is just at a whole new level of manifesting.
Yay! So let me recap one last time, and then I think we've just said the basics of it, haven't we? So I'm going to show you a beautiful picture. Poof, there it is. So 2023 Vision Board Retreat. This is this Sunday, January 22nd, 2 to 6 p.m. UK, in 2 settings of 90 minutes with a break in the middle. It's $88, and you will find, or euros, I never remember. And you will find the link above or below the video to the Facebook event, and then that will take you to more in-depth explanations if you want them, and to the place where you give us money, basically, because this is the exchange. And I'm really excited to run this with you, Christy, and I'm really excited to see what we can help or assist our attendees to manifest.
No.
Dream and manifest. Dream bigger and manifest more. Because, hey, why not? I came to realize exactly that. Why not? Why shouldn't we be dreaming more and manifesting more? So this is our invitation.
Having this joyful home. And I will say, a number of people, this is also a great way, if you're really stuck with clutter, like uplifting the energy. Like often I've watched people who are really stuck because there's a lot of emotional stuff attached to their stuff, that when raise the energy of the space around it, it's amazing how much faster it can just suddenly is taken care of.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because so many of us, we think that we first have to clean the clutter before we raise the energy. And it can be done, but it can be done the other way as well. We can work on our energies or our home's energies to lift, to help the process. So putting a beautiful vision board in it and using that beautiful vision board is a very good way, I'm sure, to raise the energy. Voila.
Really.
Come join us. It's this Sunday, 2 to 6 p.m. UK, and you'll find the link above or below the video, depending on where you watch it. Because on YouTube it's below. So since I'm sharing on YouTube, it's this. Exactly. Let's make it a dance video. Vision board retreat. I'm excited. Thank you very much, ladies, for having us. See you soon.